Good morning. What's going on? It's my good morning meditation, my good morning pages live. This is maybe the fourth one. For those that have been tuning in, I wake up every morning and I have this routine that I've developed that has really kind of centered me and helped me kind of set the tone for my day. I'm gonna cut off this music because of copyright. Echo, stop. And I light some incense. I make myself a cup of coffee. And I do my 3 pages of morning pages. Right? And then I come on here with you guys and say good morning. Some of you may be looking at this later on in the day because it'll post up on my feed and my stories. But ultimately what I feel I'm going to do now moving forward is post them up on my YouTube channel, which I'm reimagining over there. So if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, you could find my page at #ADayInTheLifeOfJay. So let's get right into what is the meditation from Miss Julia Cameron, The Artist Way. She says this morning, I sometimes think of the critic as a character left over from caveman times, times concerned with sheer survival. The critic. The critic hunches at the edge of the clearing and watches for dangerous intruders. If we send in an original thought, that thought is often shooed away. To the critic, an original thought may appear disturbing, even dangerous. It wants to see what it has seen before. To the critic, ease feels foreign and suspicious. Work should be work, right? Shouldn't it? The critic believes in product, not process. It does not like us to have the joy of creation. It is interested in fixing things, not in creating things. It insists there must always be something to fix. Wow. Thank you, Julia. The critic. And this idea of creativity and doing something new. You know, the industry really likes to consider itself to be a machine that cranks out product that people consume. And critics come along and they say it's either good or it's bad or whatever. But you know what? It's been created. So this is a perfect segue into the title of this conversation, or the topic of this conversation, which is Fat Joe and Jussie Smollett and the movie B-Boy Blues. Now, for those of you that know, I went to the premiere of it, and my thoughts are up there. But I'm gonna read what I wrote actually in my morning pages today about I saw Fat Joe and Remy Ma was hosting the Wendy Williams Show a few days ago, I think. I don't know. I don't remember what day it was, but they're over there hosting. And this is what I have to say about that. And if anybody comes in here, I'll, say what's up to you guys. And you can let me know what your morning routine is and what you are hoping to manifest today, and what you're hoping to hopefully setting yourself up for bigger and better things in 2022. So, my thoughts. Forgiveness and manifestations with an emphasis on forgiveness. Fat Joe and Remy Ma took the time during their hosting duties over at the Wendy Williams Show the other day to make jokes about Jussie Smollett. The homophobia was covertly disguised in the format of an ill-crafted joke. Listen, I have a dark sense of humor. I really do. And not all people do or can appreciate that darkness. I get that. So trust me, I'm not being prude here. But lean back, Joe E. Fat Back Biscuit Head. And leave the jokes to real comedians like Dave Chapelle, who joked brilliantly in his HBO comedy about Jussie Smollett, the guy who is not only French, but he's a homosexual. Now, that's a joke and one that I laughed at. I did. Dave Chapelle, brilliant. What you attempted to do on the Wendy Williams Show was not a joke. It was not even a mediocre attempt at a joke. What it was not a not so covert shoulder shrug at Jussie Smollett and the very brilliantly produced and directed, masterfully crafted movie titled B-Boy Blues. Have you even seen it, Joe? Fat Joe? Written and produced by iconic prolific writer Mr. James Earl Hardy. Jussie, James, and their team manifested this work of art through sheer blood, sweat, and tears on a shoestring budget. And that is not a laughing matter. It's quite frankly no joke. Seriously, go see the film. The miracle of it all. And Joe, all you could do, all you can do to that is just, lean back. Your shoulder shrug was your opinion. I mean, you put up a picture of Jussie Smollett on the red carpet at the B-Boy Blues, and you never even mentioned the movie. You never even talked about the movie. You never gave your opinion about the movie. What was the point of bringing it up? Anyway, for those that are seeing this, the movie is currently up for awards consideration at the ABFF, which is the American Black Filmmakers Festival, and it runs through to Sunday, I believe it is. And this movie needs and deserves to be supported by white, black, yellow, green people all over the world who dares to care about love. The film is worthy of this award and any other that comes its way. More importantly, this movie deserves to be seen. They earned those rights the hard way. They worked their asses off for those rights. So go see the film. Why don't you take a note from your humble co-host, Ms. Remy Ma, who took a different approach and injected allegedly in your illy executed attempt to make a farce of this whole situation. I mean, there's nothing alleged about Ms. Ma's time spent behind bars for a mistake she made. She did her time and she jumped back on the scene so crispy and clean. She asked for and we gave her grace and forgiveness. Let's extend that same grace and forgiveness to the B-boy, Mr. Smollett, who is not so blue anymore. Let the man live. Jussie Smollett, if you're looking at this or you ever get wind of this, you are a talented artist that put your foot up in B-Boy Blues, the film. No pun intended. Congratulations on getting this film made in spite of all the obvious odds against you and it. God is good all the time. And that is on Mary Had a Little Lamb, bitch. So, oh my God, that's pretty much my rant for today. I see I got two people up in here. I don't know, I can't see who they are. Say something, wave, do something. Yeah, so I'm really loving this Facebook Morning Live. And I think I'm going to vow to do this once a day, every morning. And I have a lot of creative projects that I'm actually being considered for, a film and a possible TV show. What's up, James Husband? How you doing, James? My old neighbor, how are you? I don't know how much of this you heard, but go back and see this from the beginning. I'm talking about the movie B-Boy Blues. You should check it out. I know you would appreciate it. And I am working with Fred Manigan on a new Broadway equity showcase. So I'm happy to be back on the scene off of my hiatus in this industry. Nice and refreshed and recharged and reinvented, as they say. But yeah, so I'm going to be auditioning this Sunday for Bigo Live, the new app that is, I guess it is the next level of social media sort of platform. You know, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have TikTok, and now Bigo, right? So Bigo is like a kind of a culmination of all of that stuff. And they're auditioning content creators. And I was reached out to, and I will be auditioning Sunday. So maybe you guys could come over there and see me there. Between now and then, I'll put up the link for Bigo Live and the time of my audition. I believe it's Sunday, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And wish me luck on possibly getting 2 roles on 2 possible TV shows that's coming up. It's, bit role, day player type thing on 2 shows that I'm not at liberty to talk about yet because I haven't booked. So fingers crossed. Anyway, hope you guys are off to a good start today, and I wish you the best in all that you plan to do. Peace and love.